The digital world, a land entirely unlike that which humans call the real world. This cyberspace built upon the network is home to digital monsters known as Digimon. The discovery of these AI lifeforms is both a blessing and a curse to human society, which relies on the network to manage everything in their world. Eiji Nagasumi is 19 years old and earns a daily income by doing dangerous work related to the digital world. It's a loser cracker. One day, Eiji meets Professor Ryuzenji, an authority at Tokyo New University, and he is given a certain Digimon along with the latest Digimon linker, a Digimon dog. He meets Lugumon, a wolf-type Digimon with a mysterious interface on its forehead, and Eiji's daily life changes drastically. Judge is a righteous hacker who hates crackers. Digipolice, the 11th Investigation Section of the Metropolitan Police Department's Cybercrime Division, takes action against Digimon crimes. The martial crack team Sons of Chaos is led by legendary cracker Tartaros. Eiji attempts to infiltrate Sons of Chaos at the request of Ryuzenji. A large-scale cyber-terrorist attack is being planned. What is the special skill mind linking? What is Lugumon's lost past and true specs? Will Eiji win in the digital world and achieve the ultimate reversal of his life? The story of Digimon Chaos begins. Previously on Digimon Seekers, Eiji, a broke code cracker, lets Professor Ryuzenji get the Modoki Betamon he requested in exchange for a paycheck that would allow Eiji to have a hearty meal that day. To capture that specimen, whose only difference from a Betamon is a slightly lighter skin tone, he needed 3 Tyrannomen. The professor reveals that the revolution that the discovery of the digital world and Digimon, a living AI, has brought to mankind is at the same time a secret for most of the population. That's why they were planning to launch a project called Digimon Land to sell these creatures to the general public as science fiction characters. Eiji is shown a confidential footage of a reality created by an AI, based on actual observations of the Digimon in their home world, the digital world. Eiji witnessed a terrorist using a Digimon to bring down an airplane. When the professor tries to transfer the Modoki Betamon data, he realizes that it is damaged, so decides to upgrade Eiji's equipment by giving him a Digimon linker. Vital Bracelet for those in the know, which is an improved prototype of Eiji's Digimon dock, for him to use in his next job. He asks Eiji to train Lugumon, the Digimon in the Digimon linker that will grow while connected to Eiji's vitals. The professor is conducting an investigation that should lead humanity to be able to see, feel and smell the digital world as it is and not through monitors. The police captain Satsuki and her team try to arrest a group of high school students that are using the Espimon remotely to earn money snatching away Digi-eggs in the digital world. Satsuki acts via the Digimon linker, which lets you port your consciousness in temporarily. The Digimon act out what they're told in the digital world while hackers in the real world just see the 8-bit sprites shuffling around on a LCD screen. At the end, the hacker known as Judge and his partner Pulsemon get hold of the Digi-eggs. The Japanese narration is voiced by Gamamon's voice actress. The link is in the description. And don't forget the Spanish translation is uploaded on the community section of this channel. An illustration submission project is also scheduled to begin in mid-April. Now, let's begin. Digimon Seekers. Chapter 1.6. Eiji Nagasumi, aka Cracker Fang, visits his client, Professor Ryuzenji of the Aberdeen Electronics Denrin District Digital Laboratory. There, he receives a Digimon along with the latest model Digimon dock, the Digimon linker. After getting a beef bowl with hot egg takeout at a restaurant in front of the station, Eiji heads home, feeling good for the first time in a long time. Ding! He rings the Buddhist altar. The room is a very small one-room apartment, 3 tatami mats size, with a loft, a furniture-style Buddhist altar, and LED candles. He doesn't usually offer incense, because it would cause a fire. Hello, I'm home. Hello Dad, Mom, Grandpa, and Grandma. And then there's the dog, too. Family cards are placed on the mortuary tablets of his family members. There's even one for a dog he used to have for some reason. After putting his hands together, Eiji sits down to dinner alone at the table. He looks at the Digimon linker on his arm. I've never seen a Digimon like this one before. Lugumon. The color screen shows a dog-like Digimon. I want you to train the Digimon. The request from Ryuzenji was quite simple. If you look at Grimm, Digimon training jobs are easy to find. In pet terms, it's like being a breeder. The growth of Digimon, which are a kind of learning AI program, is largely related to their behavior patterns from birth. And if this is the case, then crackers who are experts in dealing with Digimon can also serve as breeders. If you are interested in my research, your encounter with Lugumon should be very interesting. If Professor Ryuzenji expects that much from me, I have no choice but to give it my all. He's never been so excited in his life. But anyway, as long as he follows the professor's lead, there should be no issues. Eiji has little experience in training Digimon, however. I have 3 Tyrannomon, but all I'm doing is fine-tuning them with tools. That's only one part of the training process. He sets up his Digimon dock on the table. On the monochrome LCD screen, a pixelated Tyrannomon is displayed. The dock that stored the Tyrannomon is small enough to fit in the palm of one's hand. This type is outdated in terms of specs, but blueprints are available, and parts are relatively easy to obtain and easy to make yourself. The Grimm Cracker store sells special enclosures and complete units. Eiji also owns a few of them. I remember the professor saying something about the memory area being corrupted in the delivery dock, so a part exchange is in order. Well, I have a Digimon linker, so there's no need to rush. Looking at the new Digimon linker wrapped around his arm, Eiji smiles as if he had just remembered it. This Lugumon is like a good luck charm for Eiji. He can't help but think that he needs to take good care of it. But does that mean I have to leave my Digimon linker on 24 hours a day, even when I'm in the shower? It's completely waterproof and antibacterial, so that shouldn't be a problem, but still. During the 2 or 3 days it takes for Eiji to learn how to operate the new gadget, Lugumon grows up. The Digimon grows up fast, feeling Eiji's heartbeat from Digimon linker. It's like a child that I carry in my heart. Eiji looks fondly at the Digimon in his wristwatch. Digimon growth and evolution are systematic. When a Digimon hatches from a Digitama, it first goes through the baby stage. This is a Digimon baby. It has not yet learned anything and is not immediately useful as a tool. Normally, the development of a Digimon begins at this stage of childhood. But this Lugumon is already in the next stage, the rookie stage. Eiji asks questions to breeders in Grimm. Of course, he doesn't mention his work from Ryuzenji or the Lugumon, but he does ask about how to raise dog-like Digimon in general. He searches Grimm for information on Lugumon but gets no hits. I have no idea if there are any AI learning programs or training programs for it. This might actually be kind of tough. Eiji almost regrets taking the job. I can't remember the last time I had a pet. Not since my dog died when I was a kid. To see firsthand, with our own eyes, the state of the digital world and the state of the Digimon. To see the digital world directly with the 5 human senses, not with virtual monitors and observational data. That's the impressive research Ryuzenji is conducting. If that sort of thing is possible, I want to see it. I want to see the world that Professor Ryuzenji sees. A world in which Digimon are alive. If I raise you, Lugumon, will something change if you evolve to your perfect or ultimate form? Crossing the yoke between the real world and the digital world. If only he could become such a top-notch cracker. A notification comes in. Eiji picks up his smartphone. It appears that he's received a reply to his question on Grimm. Fang, congrats on becoming a Digimon breeder. If you want to raise a Digimon from its rookie stage, I recommend keeping it with a number of other Digimon. If you have more than one Digimon, they will play with each other and learn as they do. I see, so you should keep a number of them together. Strength in numbers, wisdom of crowds. Eiji quickly connects Tyrannomon's dock to the Digimon linker. The latest model Digimon linker has more than enough capacity and processing power. He could keep Lugumon with the Tyrannomon. But, Eiji, in his excitement, didn't read the rest of the answer. Some Digimon are like dogs in that they are obsessed with the ranks in their pack. It's important that you discipline them first. And then, Trouble came about several days later. To be continued. See you in the next chapter.